Hey, welcome back. We are back at the warehouse. It is Friday afternoon, and we are meeting someone here. Supposed to. We'll see. Actually, supposed to meet a few people here. Somebody that's supposed to come and pick up these chairs today. They confirmed a time, and then have not heard back from them, so we'll see. And then I have somebody who's supposed to be here to pick up the kitchen cart that we picked up last week. So that'll be nice to get this out of here. We did sell the hutch. Finally, I sold the mini fridge, the red, I think it was in the last video, the red Magic Chef mini fridge. I just sold that yesterday. That was one. I've had interest in the dining room table. Still waiting the legs for that massive table in the back with the chairs. That's gonna be a tough one to move. It's heavy. It's old. It's high dollar. The problem is trying to sell high dollar around here is a little tricky. So I'll have to sell it at a deep discount just to get rid of it, which is fine. So yeah, we've had, like I said, we have if you know how Marketplace works, we've had interest in, just about everything. It's just getting the people to follow through and show up, to pick the stuff up. I think what I'm going to be looking at the warehouse, and I think I decided I'm going to do some remodeling, I guess. I've got the two shelves over here with the gap in between for the clothes, which I don't hang clothes anymore, so I think I'm going to close that gap. This way I can store more stuff. I have this toolbox in the back. It's a nice toolbox filled with tools that I got out of a storage unit, and I figured it was really nice, so I was going to keep it. But what I think I'm going to do instead, I got these two toolboxes here, a little beat up. I think I'm going to take this one. They're rusty, but they work fine. The drawers work fine. I think I'm going to swap them out. Keep the red one here, keep the tools I need, and then sell the blue one because it's in much better condition, and I could probably sell that one. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take this cabinet out of here. This was here when I got here. I just keep a couple things in there. I think I'm going to get that out of the way because I'm just tired of being in my way all the time. This way I can put the toolbox under there. I have the base to this one I can sell. Or I might bring that one home, put that one in my shed, and then I'll sell the blue one and any tools in there that I don't need, so I should get some good money for that. Just kind of make it a little more homey in here, I guess you can say. Try to make it to where I can get more room, because if you can see, there's just furniture everywhere. I like to be able to bring stuff in here and be able to move. It's kind of tight in here right now. But you know how it goes when once this stuff is gone, this place will be empty, and I'll fill it right back up again. The only issue I have is when I'm trying to, I'm looking at storage lockers, and I see big storage lockers I'm interested in. I kind of tend to shy away from them because, when I don't have the room in here, the other option is I could bring stuff home, store it at the house for, in the meantime, but I like to not get into that. Unless I see a really good locker I really want, then I'll jump on it. But when this place is packed, I really kind of shy away from the storage lockers and spend more time at the garage sales. I know I haven't done for those of you that follow, I haven't really done an introductory video. So I'll throw a couple, each video I do, I'll just throw a couple, personal facts, personality traits, stuff like that in the videos. So I started reselling on eBay, I think in 2019. I work full-time. I have a full-time job, so I'm not a full-time reseller. I've owned several businesses, part-time businesses, while I worked full-time. And I started in eBay around 2019. Started selling on there. I think that I had a friend that was doing it. He was about 6 or 8 months in and kind of got me into it and told me about it. So I jumped in and started, having success, and it was great. great partial income, and the plan was always to make it full time. Grow it into a business, which I've grown it into a business. I just haven't made the leap to go full time. I believe if I did, I could probably succeed and make a full time living at it. I would hope, but I just haven't made that leap yet. So I'm still working full time, but my full time job is flexible to where I am still able to, on the week, on Fridays when there's a lot of garage sales, estate sales, I can leave, I can go do all that, and then, I go back to work. So it's flexible, which is good. I think the first YouTubers, I guess you can say, that I started following was Rally Roots. I started watching them, and I thought they were great, the way they ran their business, the stuff they did, and then I started branching out into other Commonwealth Picker, ADH Dave when he was, I think, NC Picker, which he lives actually in my area, so he's not too far from me now. American Arbitrage, he's local, he lives around me, so I'm by all them. I run into them every, once in a while at garage sales and stuff. So I've been doing this for, eBay since 2019, and then I would cross-list to OfferUp and Mercari, and unfortunately over time, Mercari was good for a little while. It was more of a, I'd cross-list, and if the stuff sold on the other, the more you get your stuff out there, the better you have a chance of selling it. So Mercari was good for a little while, up and down. I've actually unlisted all my stuff on Mercari. It's just gotten to the point where it's a waste of my time to cross list because nothing really sells over there. OfferUp was good. It was always up and down, up and down. I'd have a good week where I'd sell a bunch of stuff on OfferUp or a bunch of stuff on Mercari, and I don't know what they're doing with their platforms over there, but I just really don't anymore. OfferUp apparently is not offering shipping anymore, so I put a lot of the stuff that I put on Marketplace, I put on OfferUp too, because there's local buyers on there. And then I think in March, I was always turning away. I started getting into storage units a couple of years ago, not a ton, because I'm just space-wise and time-wise, but then I was always turning away units that had furniture and big stuff just for space. Well, I would always sell stuff personally on Marketplace, just if I had something in my shed that I needed to get rid of or something, I'd put it on Marketplace. And if you deal with Marketplace, the whole, is it available, and you never hear from them again. You go back and forth. And then I got this warehouse and started getting more furniture. My neighbors, TDK Collects, follow their channel. They're great. They live right around the corner from me. It's Thomas and Dan. Give them a like, a subscribe, follow them. They're great. And we kind of partnered up, and they get a lot of storage units. And what they've done since I got my warehouse, they will send me all the furniture, all the big stuff, the furniture, and they drop it off here, or I pick it up and bring it here, and I do all the photos, the listing, deal with all the customers and everything, sell it, and we just split everything. So that's helped them tremendously, because they're not throwing a bunch of furniture away or losing a bunch of money. So, and plus I get a nice consistent flow of inventory in addition to the stuff I'm getting. And you see all the stuff that's, all the furniture that's, packed in here. Half of it's from them, half of it's mine, and we just split the price, or just split the sale price. So it works out for both of us. And my sales on Marketplace have been a very good addition to my business model. Because I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to ship that on eBay. So eBay's had its ups and downs, if you know. I have great weeks and then slow weeks. So any extra source of income I can get, the better. Which is the reason I started doing, YouTube. If you know, I don't edit any of my videos. I do a video and I post it. If it's a short, if it's a video or a long video, I drop it in there. The biggest asset that I lack is time. Very busy, full-time job, doing this, 4 kids, So very busy, and I haven't really gotten into editing videos and all that, so I drop a video unedited. I eventually might get into that, but like I said, haven't decided yet. Slowly but surely, just trying to build the channel. So please like and subscribe; it helps. And yeah, I'm at the warehouse, still waiting for this person to show up. They might not. I don't know. I think they will, but like I said, if not, this stuff will sell. It'll sell eventually to somebody else. But yeah, please like and subscribe. It helps. Comment any videos you want to see, anything else you want to see in the future. I'm here to serve you guys. Maybe give you a different perspective. You guys, there's hundreds of thousands of people out there that do estate sales, and they show themselves going to storage units. So I know I'm not new, or I know I'm new. I'm not like, reinventing the wheel here. I'm just, another cog in the wheel, just trying to give my perspective and, help make some sales, help put food on the table. I love doing this. I've been doing it, like I said, 6 years now. I would love to be able to make it full time. Yeah, so like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video, and I'll drop another, another personal fact of me on the next video. Thanks. Have a good one.